We're talking about forgiveness. And money mema, one no to me at the bonnet, eche easily. And the conversation, you can give us a call. You be phone lines, no, 030-275-0310. So join in the conversation. I love to hear from you. Say money mema, one no will forgive you easily. A happy birthday is going to Miss the Day of Nursing and Midwifery. Training College in Kumasi, and this is from the man whose heart beats for you, Alex. Alex Eben. Okay. Yes, I'm all right. It's a happy birthday to Miss the Day of Nursing and Midwifery Training College in Kumasi. Miss Dede, happy birthday and Komau. And this is from the man whose heart beats for you, Alex. Alex Ben. I said me why dear. Alex ever IMAX. Max TV Alex. Oh, okay. Now you anymore. Miss Dede, happy birthday to you. We're wishing you all the very best. Onyankopon Shao. This is the blessings that, Alex wishes for. The man whose heart beats for you. Hey. Yes, the day of my selection and came been benya heartbreak of here. Because they been feels Alex. Hey, Alex, that me can't forget. Hey, Alex, I'm out here. All right, but happy birthday to you, Dede. We absolutely love you. The whole house, because your man. And I say, I don't know, is he your man? Okay. He does a lot for us and we appreciate you. Okay. And a happy birthday going to Benda. Benda is the CEO of Coco Benz. Happy birthday to you. I wish you all the blessings and all God's, blessings in health and in everything that you do. God bless you. All right. We have a first caller from Takrady. David, good morning. David, good morning. Tardy phone to say. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, it's saying. But you miss me huye, me fantina ba. Okay, between men and money mema, one of them will forgive you easily.
Even the changes here, man.
Mantiano, what's a man forgive you easily? Okay, all right. And mema, it take time and son one more forgive you own. Me that's it. Thank you, David.
What did you say,
Yo, David, Mantiano. What's it? Sound of Bonnie Acho. Okay, all right, that's it. Okay, David said a ma ediboniche easily. I think saying the part of the world, media and China me could image. Oh, but in a part of the world, I think say ma forgive easily. And I'm a boy. And I near maybe what ma forgive easily. Be honest, say video ya near share dinner. Bana be say Niku no ni of from so not so any day. You can no forgive you. But anyway, the conversation is interesting. We want to hear from you. Monfred na monchemwa jing on Imani Mema. One of them forgive you easily. All right. Yenko Amasaman. Rita, good morning.
Good morning.
Bibia Boko, dear.
Boko.
Awesome. Rita, Imani Mema, one anum ena wamode bone eche easily.
Pacho Emma.
Emma de bone che oh.
Pacho.
Oh, you're bad into oh. I like that, Rita. All right, but that's even brave. You tell me some of when But I like David's comment saying, say, mad the bonnet and I remember just say, but remember, Mumaya Sunti, Abia, near maybe or why, move to me the chasely, near maybe on someone to me, Fanche. What I do know is say, infidelity, a member to me, Fanche, in a part of the world. Infidelity, or to be Fanche was so bad. But anyway, you tell us, the men, we want to hear from you. Francis, good morning.
Hello,
Francis, Metewonka. Okay. A man in Mema, one of them no boniche easily.
Oh, a man at the boniche. Oh, man, dear, better keep time, Kaka.
Even like na me drink say be a mono, depending on the gravity of bonino. Ebia say ye normal ye mo de chase the but but we say infidelity what the beche.
Yeah, the boniche is
mo de boniche easily.
My life mo me be money bia. Me be money bia.
Okay.
Now me no baby now so. Or ya me niama bebre be odoni ntino.
Oh.
Me huni so.
I like that.
I
like that.
Yo. Me koye sabo ni na bia.
enka unyaso unyaso na odi eti asem
David.
all right
Easy.
Oh.
Oka secret. Secret ne so no madam. And no crowd there me say oyawe.
I mean, I was saying, would you come in your way?
A man keep it secret. And no dear, no doubt. A man keep it secret. They ma or ye crowd me. The Obano one.
I say slow but sure.
Be a or buy a baby as I know the infant. You who I am fan chill. Be sa bonena young fan will be ye after now you who ye.
Ampa.
Nti mad dear one so about ninja.
Yeah, Francis. Yeah, that's it. Francis, your mouth chance, oh, my young partners and I pay the way I will come up over Yana Memon. But I'm asking, you know, a money memon, so one of them keep it secret. Tell me about the forgiveness and tell me about what more motives to keep it secret. If I may say, Barbie to me, anyway, now, mommy and sending in a dear. I'm just being naughty. But anyway, a memon so, oh, ne yas na we say sana our whole community our mama say it no one baze wo papa ni I think sir I was talking to Mr. Majide no say a man kind of a man so kind of okay yanko so tium Doris good morning Doris hello good morning
hello
yes Auntie Doris yete wonka pacha mani mema one na de boni che easily
I only say
a mema de boniche, okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it's nice to have, you know, a female says a mema and also a male says a yema. It's lovely. It's lovely. All right. And that conversation, that is the max agenda. And we're talking about expectations in war relationship. So when you be who decided say would be now person in panel, I say when in panel, you know, go into a relationship, whether short term, long term, marriage, you be say your expectations na et saying. Now na pay me be so that has to do with temperament even. And do we consider all of these things in terms of expectation now? What would my partner and that's a what of your other partner na maybe say is it based on your temperament ebia wo ye nipa bia o ti say enti like your underlining traits no eti say enti na we expect something maybe this much from your partner and na say o temperament so anything goes enti na wo tumi accommodate obia no so we about to unpack you know, everything that has to do with your expectations, say your co-relationship more. And you know, say, none other when it comes to our relationship issues than Lady Rev to help us understand what are our expectations and what brings about those expectations at all. Good morning.
Good morning.
I love your outfit.
Thank you.
I love the hair.
Thank you.
I love the makeup.
Thank you.
Add a bit of color to the hair.
I am your student, don't worry.
I'm your student.
I will graduate very soon. Once you give me the green light.
Now, no, I graduate.
I'll graduate.
But how was your Easter?
It was great.
Awesome. And how are the kids doing?
They are doing fine.
Lovely.
Thank God they are off my back.
They are, yes. They are at home, right?
For Easter holiday.
For Easter holiday.
I'm using the time.
Anyway, but you know, the topic at hand, you know, yeah. I was thinking about it. Meme Jane who said, could it be temperament? Could it be our who we really are? That is our character traits, and they bring it about those expectations, or is it just normal human nature to always have expectations when we're going into relationship?
Okay, so our temperament, personality plays a role.
Yes.
But it's normal human nature that every human being has an expectation.
Okay.
Expectation is it's part of growth.
Okay.
You can't just live for normality. You can't just hope that nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
And your expectation actually determine what you receive. What you expect and how wide your expectation is determine what you receive. Do you understand? But in between our expectation and what you receive, there is a sacrifice.
Okay.
And that is what usually we take that part off and just keep to the expectation and hope to receive.
Receive, okay.
Sacrifice bit, we have taken it out.
All right.
We have taken that part out. So we are hoping to say, oh, you just have to have a wild expectation and then you receive. No, in between your expectation and the time of receiving, there's a sacrifice from you and from the other person. Sometimes you want to do the sacrifice, but the other person is not ready to do it.
Doesn't want to do the sacrifice. Okay.
You understand?
Let's start from the beginning and start. What is a reasonable expectation in a relationship? Like, just like, you know, you give birth to a child, you expect something from the child also expects something from you. There's rights and responsibility. In a relationship, what is termed as normal? Before we go to the wild ones.
So it has a mother principle that states that the unrealistic expectation is to find yourself or think that you are the most important priority on somebody's list.
Oh, okay.
The unrealistic expectation is for you to think that you are the most important priority on someone's list. So if you are talking about a normal expectation, it means that you should know that you can never be the most important priority on somebody's list.
Okay. Even when the person is your husband or your wife?
No.
Okay.
You can't be the most important, even if the person is your husband or your wife. It's either you partner with the person or you take the position that they have been given you. You don't expect them to put your life over their lives.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So the moment you get it in the bigger broad, then we can take it in terms of finance. We can take it in terms of education. We can take it in terms of relationship. That, okay, whatever my expectation may be, I think that I would get it, but I wouldn't be the number one priority. Or, like I said from the beginning, there's a medium of sacrifice. I'm willing to sacrifice to get what I'm looking for. Then you are having a realistic expectation. But if you can't do that, then you are being abnormal. So, for instance, Kati, I'm in a relationship with you, and I want you to buy me a car on my birthday.
Yeah.
You won't buy a woman who can't afford fuel a car as a gift. It's crazy. It means you are coming to fuel the car.
Oh, okay. I get it. Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay.
But if she is working, she can afford servicing, she can afford maintenance, she can afford every other thing, and you give her a car, it is a normal expectation being met.
All right. Okay.
Now, sister, your leg don't go, your hand don't go, you don't do anything, and yet you expect it's a car nimpono. When they are buying, you know the level of the person and what car suits.
Now you want something bigger.
Somebody's salary and maintenance can do a Toyota Corolla. If you give the person a Range Rover, you've showed love, but you've burdened the person.
And yourself. Okay.
So you know that you are meeting, that is a normal expectation. I'm expecting that, okay, after a while in a relationship, the man should understand the things I can do and the things I cannot do. If you are in a relationship and after, like, say, a year, and your man can pinpoint what you can do and what you can do, and everything that swings, your woman believes that is true, or somebody calls and say, oh, you are my girlfriend, she believes that is true, then you are lost in. You are expected to understand a bit of the person.
Okay.
I know, say, he has a temper problem, but he can zip up.
Okay.
That is normal. You understand? I know, say, he's stingy, but he's caring.
Okay.
He might not give you the physical cash, but he'll bring the grocery.
There are those who are like that. Oh, goodness. Yeah, those who are like that. They'll come and stop the house and everything.
And we still term them stingy. I don't know how the person is stingy because whatever
he's provided, and whatever you want to go buy.
It's just the money.
We want the money. Sometimes holding the money and going to buy yourself is different from when the person comes to stuff the house.
Give him a list, heaven and earth. He has provided it to car and given SS. But the moment the cash hasn't touched the woman's head, the person is stingy. How is the person becoming stingy?
Yeah.
Do you understand? You know that he might not give you, but he provides like that. You know that he can't rent for you the apartment that you want, but he can support.
Yeah.
Do you understand? That is a normal, and again, your expectation is based on who you are dating. Cassie, the two of us are young. The two of us are just started. We earn 800 Ghana cedis each. You can't wake up and tell me, say, I should go and a trip to Dubai. How?
I'll pay down 40. Okay.
Then what's happening? you're not being realistic.
Reasonable.
But you know, say 800, no, we can go to Kwewu.
Yeah.
At least Easter, January 200, February 200, April 200. We've 3 months, we've gotten 600. When we take a bus,
yes.
30 Ghana.
Yes.
When we go, we get us. We can go to Kwewu.
Yes, yes.
That has been a normal expectation, quite important. That is the normality. You know that your expectation is beyond the reach of your partner.
Yes.
And it is beyond your reach. The both of you can sacrifice to do. But the moment you go outside the reach, then it's becoming a big problem and it's becoming unrealistic.
Is it not the case of Yemfane said, you actually I don't want to say teaching the person, but encouraging the person not to be complacent. Right. I say that because, let me use myself as an example. I hardly do the asking, but I expect you to have to know, yeah. So sometimes, do you not think that if you're going to be taking everything to, then it means you're making the person complacent? Because if you give us the chance to say anything, but if the person knows that, no, my wife expects a certain level of commitment, a certain level of communication, a certain level of, even though normal communication and normal provision and 20%, the person pushes you to do a 50%. Right. You know, and vice versa. Maybe you have a wife who doesn't cook, or you have a wife who naturally doesn't like to clean. But if you only say, you want to keep your house dirty. What you say? So she also goes out of her way to make sure so the house is cleaner, to make sure so other things are done. She also expects a certain way from you so that on tender does it not like that slightly higher expectation? No, is it not a way of quickly putting people on their toes?
Is that the word you want to use?
Yeah, like challenging them.
And so another principle says that there's a big difference between challenge and pressure.
Okay.
Challenging is that you know the person can do it.
All right.
You know if you give the person a bit of a push, he can get there.
Okay.
Pressure is that when you know that this person can't do it, but you are just giving the person a headache unnecessarily. Not all of us are proactive. Not every partner is that proactive. Not every partner can think through. Some are very reluctant. They are passive human beings. Like, you know, unless you wake them up, they are there.
They are there.
And those people, you have to.
Yeah.
You just have to lay the cards. This is what it is. And that's why I said between our expectation and recipient, there's a sacrifice. And the sacrifice is the challenge. How you even challenge the person, Krano? It shouldn't be, let's say you've dated 2 or 3 people, or probably your ex-husband. The ways you challenge is not the same as the new husband you have.
The new husband, yes.
There are some men, you got to talk to them at dawn. There are some men, you got to put fire at them. And the fire is not once. They need to see it twice. Then they get to know that you are serious. There are some women, when you say it, they just bogus. They feel that, you know, it's normal. You got to have your feet on the ground for them to know that you are serious about it. And so you know your partner, and then you know how to challenge the person. If you don't challenge and you pressurize the person, then it's becoming unrealistic.
Okay.
Because if you can, I know you can. If I give you a push, we'll move out of this rented place to our own place.
Yes.
If I give you that push.
We will
stay here. You will keep spending money on luxury houses when we can own our own.
Yes.
But the push now I'm giving you, I should be ready to also sacrifice. Means say, honey, if the 2 of us are driving 2 cars, going and coming, because I'm going to challenge you, I've packed.
All right.
I'm joining you.
I like that. So the challenge is coming with
sacrifice.
Okay.
And so you are not servicing 2 cars, so that you don't tell me, say, at the end of the day, I fuel you 600, I fuel myself 450, and I have to maintain and all of that. And we know. A woman money at home, no, it is strategic. For us to put it on the table, no, it's strategic. We will say, oh, we've bought snacking, so it's part of the man's bill. And then we know we have done PTA cushioning, so it's part of school fees. You understand? It's just matured women who say that this is what I gain, this is what you gain, let's do this together, let's save it.
Yeah.
Matured women go for it. But most ladies are maturing. I'm not going to write them off.
Yeah.
They are growing to understand the family setting. So they are still safeguarding, you know, what they have a little. And when you're going to marry, your parents will give you that advice. And when a man, money, I bring it home. When it is that, give it to your husband. You know, those kind of advices are going off gradually. So they are so slow in putting their stuff on the table. And if she has been an independent woman, she's also a bit slow. Yeah. But they are maturing to come to say that, okay, now I'm married and we need to put our resources together to make it happen. So you know what, honey, we are parking the car. Again, if we used to have the AC on 24 hours, no, now we are not doing it. We'll sleep with it. By morning, it's off. We switch to a fan. So we cut down cost. And then we say, let's get a land in our name. Maybe the man is paying for sand and other things. You can afford to pay for water. So you see where the push is. You are challenging the person to give you the home that you expect. Okay. But you don't expect to say your hands are not touching, nothing is happening, or you think, say, oh, me, all I've done is that the girl is rich. I'm married to a rich woman, so she should just build a house and let's move in. And a full-grown up man with muscles, all you do in the morning is go to the gym and come back home and hoping that things are going to be well. What kind of expectation are you having like that?
Sorry, I'm laughing about that. You just go to the gym and just hope everything goes. Anyway, Mudimu messages about, let's read a few. Way is from Facebook, Kofi Kaiser. I say, good morning, I like the show. Thank you very much, Kofi. Another Facebook legend says, Pedro Wa, okay, Medina Cruz, okay, was watching you live and clear inside Indianapolis, okay, Kumasi, Tanoso. Another Facebook message from Ko Mensa Pillar 2. I say, congratulations, to Chief and people of Kwewu. All right, congratulations to Chief and people of Kwewu. Another Facebook message, Beatrice Na Adole Adote. I say, good morning, Max TV, you do all. Thank you very much, Beatrice. Please, we are not getting your channel in Kofodio. All right, we'll sort that out for you. We say hello, please, good morning. This is AJ from Amasama. Men forgive easily. I even fought with my guy yesterday, and I hope he is going to forgive you. Hey. Okay. Oh, say, good morning, Cassie, my love. Oh, okay. Men forgive more than women because they never forget things. All right. Also, with their saying, all men are the same, meaning they still have it in their memory that what was done to them in their previous relationship. Okay, they still have what was done in their previous relationships in their minds. And this is from Life Spices, Joe Hawk. Okay. Oh, say, good morning. My name is Rahel. Is the woman who forgives easily. Okay, or say, girls forgive, but don't forget. That is the difference, but they all forgive. Or say, men do forgive without paying back, but women will forgive and pay back. Say, good morning. I'm Asama from Pokwase. My girlfriend is mad at me this morning. Please help me tell her to forgive me. Oh, Amma, please forgive, or if friends say, Asma. Please forgive Asma from Pokwase. Ama, he says, please forgive him. Okay, another one says, men forgives, but women forgives easily. Okay, even though they are drama queens. Okay, another one says, good morning, auntie. Hope you had a good night's sleep. Yes, I did. Please, it's men because ladies take things personal too much. And another one says, is woman who forgives easily. Another one says, good morning, hope you're doing well. To the topic, I think women forgive easily, but it takes time to forget. I'm Esther from Suejo. And then another one says, men easily forgive, but they don't forget easily. I'm Richmond from Accra, Newtown. Also want to wish my good friend Emmanuel Taylor of First Atlantic Bank a happy birthday. All right. And good morning, my name is Mary, and I'll say, men forgive easily. All right, I love your comments. Let me actually ask Lady Rev. Lady Rev, between men and women, who forgives easily? And then we come back to expectations.
I think men do forgive.
Men forgive easily.
Women adjust. Women adjust easily.
Yes.
And oversight sometimes. But men forgive. Okay. Because what's the point in forgiving when you're not going to forget? If a woman forgives you, it is in a closet. And it's in a library.
You do something similar. We're going to bring it.
Don't even do similar. Just do something.
Just do something.
They'll take you through the record. And in 1972.
You did this.
1998.
At this time.
1997.
You were wearing a green shirt.
2001. 2016, they will take you through your track record.
That is quite interesting.
Exactly. Anyway. And the person you are talking about, the man has even forgotten what offense they are.
Yeah.
You see, so men do forgive. Men do really, they do forgive.
Now, from that perspective, I think you're right. Men do forgive But I still think that some things men don't forget.
But I like the fact that you said it's content. It is content. What the men forgive.
Yes.
And what exactly are we dealing about?
Yes.
If it's infidelity, is another
don't
level.
Forgive infidelity easily.
Exactly.
Yes.
Financial, inability is another level.
Yes.
So it is what we are really forgiven.
It's true.
So we can't call one gender. But I mean, I think in general, if one is calling 8 over 10 and one is calling 2 over 10, and let's give it to the men.
It will be the men. All right, Lady Rev says the men do forgive easily. Lady Rev, let's come back to expectations. When we start to, when we meet ourselves, at what point are those expectations spelled out? Because I believe that if we do not spell it out from the beginning, na fedie ade atama na me ne wo date na me kwa me ba 2 a.m. Now my wife will say there be and say there rules abound. So at what point do we actually
as early as we start?
Okay.
As early as we start. Basics, your basic expectations should be tabled out as early as we start, so that you get to know that beyond the emotions, beyond the beauty, beyond the fresh car and the fresh guy, he can be able to meet up. So whilst you have put in the basic on the table, the relationship is to study if the person is living up to the expectation.
Okay.
An expectation doesn't end. It's progressional. My expectations 5 years ago.
5 years ago, it's not the same
My
now.
expectation as a girlfriend is not the expectation as a wife.
Okay.
You just don't do me high. You don't leave my phone when I call like an hour or 4 hours later, you call back.
Is that not where the problem is? Because me date till 5 years. For the 5 years, no, we don't do WhatsApp messages. Now, I have a friend who doesn't do WhatsApp messages. Right. We don't do WhatsApp. Now I am a wife. I don't expect you to go the whole day without any communication. Now I catch him say media me WhatsApp messages. This is me bad na me hu. Until so 8 p.m. now we bad the whole day. The main time can just say 8 p.m.
And their children
so,
are home.
but then like you're saying, girlfriend, time your girlfriend, I mean few. Yes. Say yeah, your wife. But then I've tolerated it for 5 years. Into me them sister.
So the problem is that we pretend on our expectations. Say if you go all out, they say, oh, you are too demanding, you are too what you cannot. Let the person know that I can take this.
Okay.
That is what you expect.
That one day is a no.
No, it's a no. No, Cassie. If I am dating you and we are starting a relationship, and let's say, okay, right, I'm driving a Toyota Camry, and I want to have a change of car, and Charlie,
I know you can afford.
Say yes. And we start something from the onset. I said, Charlie, honey, I think that from now to the next 2 years, we can swap my car and get me a new one. I've said it from the onset. For you to know, say, where we are, and then they leave me to drive my Toyota Camry and just move about. Since my 5 years car, I'm still driving it. Don't miss it.
Remember how much you
don't know.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay.
Let's be honest of our expectation. Not everybody has that kind of. Some people, they don't mind whatever comes by. But if you have an expectation and you know you can sacrifice to get to where it is, again, the sacrifice in between your expectation and your receiving, there should be a sacrifice. Okay. If you are ready to sacrifice, let it be clear on the table. Don't pretend. Don't hope, say, this one, when I become a wife, I'll show it. When I become a husband, I'll let the person know.
Does it not? Do you not come across as Obia? Maybe you're coming in with too much, especially when we're still a girlfriend.
Our personality differs.
Okay.
There are some people who are too much from beginning and they'll be too much to the end. There are some people who start too much, and before you realize, they are not even as that. They've just walled themselves with some high expectation. By the time you break into their heart and you get there, they don't even need all of the things that they can, because of past experience, they've built wall. There are some other people who have low expectations. Life expectations are different. And so, again, it is who you were dating, who you were married to, and what you expect from. If you know the person can afford, don't pressure. Don't give the person headache. But if you challenge the person and sacrifice a bit of you, the person can give you what you want. Why not?
Okay.
Why not? You can't be called Osofo when your church members are just two. You haven't started yet. Don't wiggle.
Yeah.
If you sacrifice and stay with your husband for the ministry to go, now you can wear gilly as big as you want, because you know that you've gone through the process. Your expectation would always come with sacrifice. If you don't have a sacrifice, forget about the expectation, whether high or low.
I like that.
But once you have a big or small expectation and you are ready to sacrifice, and the other person is also in vision, note that it's not just you. You can sacrifice all you want. if you've met somebody who doesn't want to change their mind,
you keep sacrificing to the end.
Auntie Cassie, we have twerk,
yes,
no, we have twerk.
So we'll come to the the how much you should sacrifice as well, because I think there are some sacrifice who overdo it, and they're not. I say
it is way too much.
I was talking to someone yesterday about the whole Will Smith Jada stuff thing.
Right.
And then later on, I was saying, when the infidelity thing came. I was expecting Will to show a bit more way, but not I say, oh, I'm strong, in our marriage, whatever one needs to be happy, you provide. And I'm saying, I've never heard this before, because I feel at some point,
exactly,
when it's covered up. And when boil it,
exactly.
So we're going to come, let me read a few of our messages here, and then we're going to come to how much sacrifice
is too much.
What is too much? Me sacrifice every time, would they may sacrifice for this? How much? And should it be 50-50? Should it be based on our strengths? And I wish I just on sacrifice. Do you keep sacrificing? When does it become abusive? We'll be coming there now. Let me read a few of your messages. So I'll do a few to Max morning. We are having conversation about unreasonable expectations in relationships, and many a times they're known leading to relationships not working because your expectations are to be too much. But how much is too much? And that is the conversation we are having with Lady Rev this morning. But let me read a few of your messages. I strongly believe that men forgive easily and forget because men have that kind of heart to forgive. It takes only the strong to forgive and forget. I love that. Offer said, good morning. I am Mabel from Ablekuma. Please, I think everyone expects something in everything he or she does. I like that. Okay, with me, I expect a man to love me for who I am and also not to lie and make me feel like an option. All right. Another one say, hi, good morning, dear. You're looking astonished. Oh, okay, this morning. Thank you very much. I'll say, on the behalf of the underlights. Okay, let me read it. On behalf of the underlights, squad, pram, I'm wishing my junior brother Richard Ni Nate Azina a happy birthday. And this is from Samuel Tete Azina Nate, also known as Gentle Cartel, inside pram. All right, those are very nice words. Okay, our said the woman is really speaking wisdom. Of course, I know, hey? And the morning show, Pa, and I'm really enjoying it. This is Ato from Dansoman. Okay, our friend says sometimes our expectations will be based on the first approach. Imagine you meet a lady and promise the whole world to the lady. That's what they always do to us. They promise us the whole world. She will demand more from you as time goes on. Another one says, good morning, I'm Ezekiel from Swedro. Men forgive more than women. Greetings to my family. And another one says, my name is King Diamond from Kaswa. I really love the conversation. Thank you very much, King Diamond. The other one says, hello, I'm Joshua from Kumasi. And my question is that, what would you do, okay, if your woman who claims she loves you boldly comes out to tell you she is crushing on someone else, and that guy is your close friend? Okay, Lady Rev will answer that. My name is Jay from La Paz. I strongly believe that men forgive easily and forget because men have that kind of heart to forgive. Okay, I think I've read that one. I know Obi said, between men and women, no one forgives easily. It takes the one who loves you. Okay, so I think love forgives. Oh, that's so sweet. And this is Stephanie from Kumasi. Another one says, hello, good morning. Please, I'm Matthew. Please, if you are dating a girl and the girl asks you that, can you feed me? She don't thinking so. Okay, what are you going to do, please? All right, now I think to put it right, I'll say if you're dating a girl and she says, please, can you feed me? Okay. Another one says, my guy is mad at me since Saturday and I've been asking him to forgive me, but he's playing hard to get. Nana Kwame, I'm sorry. Sakina from Kronum. This is so beautiful. I love the fact that the show has become, because of the conversation, it's become a medium to actually apologize.
To
Nana Kwame. Is it Nana Kwame? Nana Kwame, I see you are playing hard to get. Yes, sure. Facheno, Sekina so. I love this. This is beautiful. Our friends say, hey, good morning. I'm Agnes from Tema. Boom. And I've been enjoying the show since I arrived in Ghana. Okay. About the topic, I think the men forgive easily And to the expectations, I didn't think it was necessary to tell my partner my expectations. I just wanted to have it, okay, his way. But the support I was always being, he noticed and totally stopped his part. Okay, because you were supporting the home, maybe, he noticed and stopped his part because he knows that if he doesn't, I will. Okay. All right. Now I get that one.
So it's because you didn't communicate.
Yes, because she didn't communicate
and
expectations.
then you were hoping that
it's like everything goes.
Exactly. And so you kept doing it. And then so if you can do it.
Let's go to the first one, right? Then we'll come back to where, it's like you didn't spell out your expectation and now you have to do it to the end. The first one, now the girlfriend is crushing on someone else and actually tells you that I like your friend and I'm crushing on him.
I think he should step aside. Crush is not really love. Crush is curiosity. You are crushing because you are far. She's crushing because it's the person's best friend. And it looks like, anytime things happen, they step in, they look prim and proper. The person doesn't have a girlfriend for a reason. So by the time you feel the shoe, you realize that the crush will go off. And then she had lost the two of them.
But is it right even for you to say if crush is nothing?
Quite a bit insulting to the relationship, but it's honest. It's honesty, which comes out if it is not treated well.
Yeah.
It comes a bit as an insult, but it's honesty. So you best have to step aside. When people are in a certain level of emotion, you can't stop them. Neither can you stop your best friend from being your best friend.
Yes.
So you just step aside. Let her do what she wants to do. But you are not an option. You are not a second.
I like that.
A second backup for anybody. You are not anybody just in case it doesn't work, I come for you. No, you are not sitting on a bench waiting for anyone. So by the time, if it doesn't work, she's on her. Even if it works, she's on her own.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, you've moved on.
I think any relationship without expectation is destined to it's going to be chaotic.
Chaotic, exactly.
Because human beings, chance, na ye rules ne ewo hompo. Ye to be cutting rules so they carry aba. Now rules in I mean, I'm not expecting anything from you. You don't expect it. It's going to be chaotic at home.
Then we don't have a relationship.
Then we don't have a relationship. I like
mean,
that.
Because you can't just live your life how you want it, and I live my life how it's a sacrifice. I still come back. We need to meet
accommodate
halfway.
each other.
Yes, we need to. Does she think her boyfriend doesn't have crush? She has crush on people, but
he doesn't
for the fact that I am in a relationship with, you think when we're driving by we don't see crushes? We meet crushes here and there. You see somebody and it's like a wow, you want to look at the person, but you remember, say,
yes,
you are, you have a commitment somewhere, so you let it go and then you stay focused. But for you to go and tell the person that, I have a crush on your friend and all of that, it means that the person doesn't want to be.
And then the person is going to feel insecure. When for example, if something happened and I were to leave you with that friend, it will be some,
it's already it's a beautiful day. So let's just take it as if
let's come to the one who, from the beginning, once play out any expectation. Now, who said, as time goes on, I say, known for you take anything. In the support her man is given, right? And now it's almost as if everything is on her.
Let's go back, refix it. Sit him down. Let him know the things that you want, that you don't want. Let him know that this is you, this is not you. Well, from the beginning, because I thought we were taking a tangent. Speak out, communicate. Let's talk. Assume people would understand signs and wonders in our life. If you don't speak out, follow the protocol. That sometimes I get the outcome of the situation. I just want to do the protocol. Give the person the benefit out the first time. The next time, draw the person attention. And you do the second time. If it doesn't do it, it means they just don't want to do it. You just follow the protocol.
Okay.
So maybe the person the benefit of the doubt, the person now, and then just repeat it this time with a partner. With a right? You know A, B, and C. Then it's a different thing. You don't go back to that subject. It's too late. It's not a call of marriage. You can fix it. It's fixable.
Relationship started with expectation. You can go back. Actually, make
there was expectation. So
there's always expectation. One interest expectation, but there is an expectation. I remember reading one, no, Obi be or relationship has an expectation. Yeah. So like Lady Rev is saying, it told be a we don't communicate it and I say yenka, and no interest or partner has no expectations of you. Only expectations of you can I just say, I don't think so though. Or I don't think that the person wants to be in a relationship with you. Perhaps I think that is the dangerous thing. Sometimes we assume people do not have expectations of us. It could be that they're actually looking somewhere else.
And again, it's because the individual doesn't have expectation of themselves. They don't have any direction or vision. You know why you don't have expectation of someone? It's because you don't have a personal expectation. Because if you do have, then you know that it should magnet someone to help push where you are going.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And we are dating 9 years. Why are we going 9 years? What's that? What are we doing 9 years? Your expectation was that, from the beginning, at least within 2 or 3 years, we should get serious.
Yes.
Do some knocking.
Yes.
Now we have been there.
We just did there.
Doing what are we doing?
I like that. Let me read a few more messages and questions for Lady Rev. I say, good morning. It's very nice watching the show this morning. This is Bestmark from Ablekuma Manhen. Okay. I say, please talking about expectations in relationship. I've been seeing this lady for almost a year now. I seem like a ghost to her. Do I still need to give up, okay, or stay on? Please advise. Okay, she will answer your question, Lady Rev is here. As we say, hi, good morning, dear. Men forgive easily and women keep secrets and make the issues wide. Okay, good morning, please. Men do forgive a lot because, please, I would like to use your platform, okay, to say sorry to my fiancé. Sorry that I'm laughing. Minister, because of the forgiveness now, Minister, because it looks like the conversation has sparked a new wave of forgiveness and that is so sweet. I'll say, please, I'll say, where is it? Did I lose it now? I say, I would like to say sorry to my fiance Juanita at Ayimensa. This is Kwabena Asare Bediako from Medina Rollins Circle. Juanita from Ayimensa. Kwabena says, he's sorry. So happy birthday in advance to the love of my love, Juanita. Okay, the same person is saying happy birthday in advance to Juanita. Say, hi, Max TV. I'm from Takwa. Men forgive easily. Say, good morning. I'm Mickey from Teshi, and I like women, and I think women really do forgive easily. Say, hi. I'm lovely. Please, is it advisable to still love a guy who tells you he has found someone else? All right, Lady Rev will answer that. I'm Nanekia. Can you forgive a man you have dated for 6 years and been caught being intimate with another woman and have not been able to say sorry for a week now? From Dansuman of Francis. Hi, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Yes, I'm doing well. Thank you very much. For Francis said, please, I'm Benito from Asherman. What will you do if your woman won't appreciate your effort and also quick-tempered? She doesn't even let you have fun, but always want me to sacrifice. So I think we should take it from the first one. First one is yeah. He says he found someone else.
Why are you still there? No,
I didn't want to be the one to say it.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know how you guys are able to do this. Somebody tells you, I've found someone else, that I've moved on, I'm going. And you are asking if it is possible to love the person. Sweetie, place some value tag on yourself.
Yes.
You've been there all this while,
yes,
and they found somebody else. Move on.
Move on.
Whether 6 years, 10 years, it doesn't matter. The same way you spent 6 years. It's expectational. You didn't set an expectation within that 6 years. You just lived it every year. It is now that it's ending that you've calculated, say it has been 2000 something to now.
Yeah.
What has been the expectation for the relationship from the onset?
Yes. All right. Lady Rev, our time is almost up now. So before I ever corner, again, I would do chat when it comes to expectations. What is too much? What is, okay? In terms of even sacrifice, how much should you sacrifice and what is too much that is going to, in the end, become an abusive relationship if you're over-sacrificing?
What is too much in a relationship, I'm going to say, is when you loosen yourself. You can't be a sacrificial lamb for anybody. when you've lost your original self, when you've lost your joy, when you've lost your job, when you've lost your reputation, when you've lost your confidence, when you are losing your life, it is too much of a sacrifice. No, you are not supposed to die for anyone. You are supposed to sacrifice and be happy you were doing it,
yes,
and have the strength to continue.
Yes.
Jesus has died. He has even risen. No more sacrifice again, human sacrifice. If the person is hating you in a relationship, they are physically abusing you, emotionally abusing you. There are people who say things that can make you go crazy. It feels as if that you are inhuman. It's not just the physical, there are people who are financially draining you in the name of, physically, they are financially abusing you. Everything you earn is going into that same relationship.
Yeah.
Because you went to say you are going to marry a certain woman, even if a dog is sick in the house, you are supposed to go and take care of it. Bruh, that is not your place. So when the sacrifice is making you lose yourself, lose your vision, lose your focus, lose your purpose, lose the energy and the joy and the bit of pride that you have, your career, your finances are running out as if, like you are building a cathedral for the nation, think about it.
All right.
That sacrifice is not worth it, because the sacrifice is two ways. For us to get what we want, you sacrifice, I sacrifice. If the other person is not sacrificing, it is not worth it. It's an abuse, and move on.
Thank you so very much, Lady Rev. We've learned a lot. You see, maybe brain say expectations goes with sacrifice. And it's a wo so wow, wo should be a few partner on wo so sacrifice a kakra and ye de bia me pe dem pebe mo ti sem pebe wo so de be na wo how much sacrifice are you willing to take for that high expectations? And yeah, mama my expectations no you too much. Who expect kakra no leave a room for disappointment because ye nipa e den ya obi be form